Okay, now back to our regularly scheduled program. Ranking stuff. This is the ranking channel.
Allegedly.
I feel like I start all my videos saying that I'm mentally ill, so I'm gonna change things up. I'm gonna say, as someone who listens to a lot of K-pop,
Allegedly.
you can imagine I also have a lot of dreams about K-pop idols. I started writing this down like 2 months ago, so you can imagine
The amount of dreams I have.
I feel like I'm starting to lose grasp on reality, and it doesn't help that I'm actually a very lucid dreamer. But okay, let's go to our categories. We have where is the movie?
Someone get Steven Spielberg on the phone right now.
Couldn't come up with it even if I tried. Should probably talk about it in therapy. And I can't remember what the fuck was going on in here because I wrote this down right after waking up, and now they make no sense to me. First, let's talk about the one that started the list. Mark Twain roommates. It's going into the movie category, but in the dream it was actually a sitcom. We had a theme song and everything. The main story is that I actually needed a roommate while my actual like real life roommate was out of town. So Mark Twain moves in, but he's kind of the worst roommate ever. We do not get along, and a lot of it has to do with his job because he was a stripper and he had a different lifestyle, let's just say, than me. So one day I go to the club he works at, and he's great, and I'm actually surprised, and I get in trouble while I'm there, so they kick me out, and we sort of bond over this situation. So we become besties, and in my dream, like, I see like a montage of us or of our like best moments together, like having breakfast and listening to music together. But one day we're reaching the climax of the story, right? One day my mom decides to show up because she heard I'm living with the boy. So what the fuck is this about? So I'm really stressed out about this, and but once my mom just texted me. That's actually I'm
kind of scared now.
But okay, so my mom meets Mark Twain, right? And she loves him. She's like, yeah, you have my full approval to live with this man. So we hug it out with Mark. We're like, we should throw a party. We're like super intensely happy, right? And somehow, in our happiness, I break a wall in the apartment, and it turns out there's another room in the apartment that we didn't know about, just like a fully furnitured room that had been covered up, I guess. So this whole time Mark and I have been sharing one room, so I'm like, okay, we don't have to do that anymore. There's a perfectly new room, so I'm gonna move here and you can have your own room. And it's like a super bittersweet moment of like, now that we get along, we have to go on our own ways. And it's kind of like a really sad story about not wasting the time you have with the people you love. So script writers, I'm waiting.
I am by the phone.
Let's move on to one I don't have to explain. Teaching Bing Bong the teddy bear choreography. Don't worry, like in my dream I was also like, this is not a normal scenario. I think we should tackle two dreams that involve the same guy. Like, I don't have anything against him, but his participation on Island did trigger some of my past memories, right? So I'm wary about him, but it's totally a me thing. Like, it's not him, it's me actually. Anyway, it's Kay. We all knew I was talking about Kay, but he somehow slipped twice into my dreams. One time is this Kay marriage proposal situation where We hated each other, absolutely despised each other. But my mom approves of him as my partner, so we
Decide to get married.
and now you see why I have to talk about this in therapy, right? 2 dreams in a row where my mom has to approve the guy I'm with.
Oh Lord.
So okay, and then we have K killer situation. The thing about this one is that I don't remember whether K wanted to kill me or he was helping me get away from the killer. So I don't really know if he had a redemption arc in my dreams. Then we have Icon concert hostage, and this is, by the way, how I wrote them down. This is all the information I thought I needed to remember. And you think it means what it means, but it really doesn't. I was traveling around somewhere. I see that Icon is performing at a venue, so I'm like, oh my god, Icon, I should go in. And I did, but the concert was already ending, so they performed like one song, and then it quickly turned into a hostage situation. But the thing is, there were no captures. Like, the people inside ran away screaming. So I was left there alone with Icon, but they also weren't Icon anymore. It was just Taeyang from Big Bang and one of my friends. But also, like, they were Icon. Like, Taeyang and my friend were Icon. So the police is outside and they're shooting everything that moves, right? But we were there for so long that we started to get hungry, right? So me, the brave one, I'm like, okay, stay here. I'm gonna go get us some food, because there was a kitchen in the venue. In the kitchen, I find a girl that is a cook that has been working regularly ever since the hostage situation started. And I'm like, how do you get in? There's, the police is outside. And she's like, there's a back door over there. Since we're in the YG section, I need to talk about the realest dream I had. So I won Squid Game, right? I go to the final battle, I kill my opponents, but the reward wasn't money. Oh no. It was fulfilling a dream within a dream, you could call this. And what I wished for, after leaving all my blood, sweat and tears on that game, was to talk to Yeram to see if he was doing okay.
This was before he made his Instagram account, okay? I was going through it.
Another 18 member, I don't know where they're on my mind a lot, but I was working at the High Building as a waitress, and I was serving at a dinner that I knew N Team was gonna be at. So I was really nervous. The dinner passes and they were not there, so I'm a little bit bummed about this. I start picking up the table. What do I know? The N Team members start walking in, and Fuma walks by me, and I was a Fuma stan during their survival show, so I'm like starstruck, right? So I put my hands behind my back like, oh my god, right? I was shocked. Nicholas passes by, so I elbow him in the face. Meet cute? It's the manager's alcohol problem. I have no fucking clue. I can't remember for the life of me what that one was about. My brother stole a monkey, so I asked Vernon for help. This one? This is exactly what it is. Our neighbors had a monkey, and my brother was like, here I go, I guess, and goes to try and steal their monkey. But like, from my position, I can see that the neighbors are sleeping under the monkey cages, and he doesn't know this. So I look around, and who do I see but Vernon from 17 eating something. And I'm like, dude, go do something. And he's like, what can I do? I'm eating. And I'm like, go help him. And he goes, because he's a good neighbor, family member. I don't know what he was doing in my backyard, now that I think about it. This was actually a nightmare for me, NCT concert 2 days away. I somehow got tickets for an NCT concert. Maybe wishful thinking because SM
avoids me like the plague.
but it was 2 days away and I had nothing prepared. I didn't know how I was gonna get there. I was so stressed. I actually woke up. And like once I woke up, I had to reassure myself that I didn't have, in fact, tickets to go see NCT. Bahie Angel. I sort of remember that she was an angel that pulled me into like a fantasy while I was sleeping. And then someone touched like my actual body and it brought me back to reality. And I was like, no! Last row, we have Wonu childhood drawings. Now, this is simple, it's short, but it's beautiful. So one day, Wonu invites me to his place, and it was okay. Like, he lived in like an orphanage. I don't know, his situation wasn't great. But we go to his room, and I see a bunch of boxes inside his closet, I guess. And when I open them, it's full of crayon drawings of me, and like my name is written again and again and again, and it was like my actual Hispanic name, so it was difficult for a child to write. So I'm like, what is this? And he says, my childhood drawings.
We were meant to be together.
That's where it ends, but it stayed with me. Wonu and Jake TikTok is exactly that. They did a TikTok challenge together, and like from my point of view, I was the one filming, but I could also see like the heart button and the hashtag. So I don't. But if this ever happens, I want the credit. CL dormitory. It's very complex, but the gist is that I was in like a sorority house. And CL was supposed to be like the head of it, because it was also kind of like an orphanage, but we were all college students. I don't know, but she was never around, and I was there for years, and I never saw her once. And I have a bit of a bossy personality, I'll admit it. So I took charge. I
appointed myself in charge, okay?
And one day, PD from the culture study channel shows up. So he looks around the house, he sees how we're living, he sees, just how the house works. And we invite him for dinner, and he just looks around and says, this is amazing. Only someone like CL could run a place like this.
And no, because I got so angry.
Last one, Karina getting kidnapped by old people in her jazz exercise class. This is the most recent one, by the way. It's still very vibrant in my brain. We were in my elementary school, and she was doing jazz exercises, and I remember thinking like, damn, SM makes her work so hard. And then like something happens, and I look away, but when I look back to her, I see an old couple like tying her up, and they had guns. I look around just to see if everyone else was looking at this, right? So I look around, and who do I see but Sanu from Enhypen. I'm like, dude, we gotta do something. Always me asking for help, not actually doing the rescue. Count on me to ask for help, dude. But I was too scared, and Sanu was also too scared, so we just stood there like watching this old couple taking Karina and wearing her like 80s exercise clothing, and like, I'm so sorry, Karina, like this one's on me. Okay, that's all for today. Sweet dreams, and see ya.